Hi everyone. This week I'm back with a British artist who makes scenes out of little tiny people and photographs them, but also leaves the scenes in places for you to find when you're walking down the street. So I brought some pictures to show you what it's all about. So the artist's name is Slinkachu, and he's a British artist who's alive now, lives in London, and he's making these little scenes right now. He started doing them in 2006 and he just keeps on doing them. So he might see something in the street and think, oh, I should put some little people in there. This isn't a puddle in the middle of the street. What do you see there? You see a sneaker, right? But I see a sea serpent too, and two tiny people in a bottle cap boat looking at the serpent. And here's some people stuck in a dangerous place. They're in a tray of chicken tikka masala, and it looks like lava to me. How about this one? This is a bad day. Looks like this is hidden on the edge of the sidewalk where you wouldn't even look. Maybe you're walking by and you look down and, oh, look at this poor guy with the lollipop that landed on his car. It's a bad day. So he leaves these things here for people to find, and he doesn't mind if you take them, if you find them too. He likes the surprise of it all. What's going on here? It looks like it's a weedy parking lot or something, but what happens if you look closely? See the picture on the left? There's something going on. So the picture on the right is a little zoom in of that. She's cutting down flowers, but they're way bigger than she is. And here's a little person sailing a boat in some spilled milk. And some people enjoying their tennis ball island. You can see that this is in a little puddle in the city. See the buildings in the background? So he looks for unexpected places and makes little moments of joy for people. This is a lot like when you're walking down the street, maybe you see a little fairy garden or a fairy door at the bottom of a telephone pole. It's a type of street art. So I also have a little video here for you of Slinkachu talking about how he makes these.
Hi, I'm Slinkachu. This is my flat stroke workshop stroke rubbish dump. And at the moment I'm working on a show which is called Concrete Ocean, which is opening at Andeepa Gallery in London from the 3rd of March. So I'm working on installations and bits and pieces for that. All the photography's already finished, all the street stuff that I've done over the past few months and last year. Putting the stuff on the street, one of the ideas that I like is that people really will, if they find them, if they're lucky enough to actually spot them, is that they will take them if they see them. Not knowing at all why that they're there or who's done them or anything at all, just being like a kid find. I'd love to be there if a kid found one or something. It would be the most amazing thing, I think. And I think back to what I would have felt like if I'd stumbled across that as a little kid. It would have completely blown my mind. I used to love stuff like that. You initially think it's just a box, but actually there's something else going on. It's not just a piece of litter, there's something else going on with it. And I think it's quite interesting to sort of explore the different types of litter and packaging and all this stuff you see around you and think, well, what is the analogy for what that would be? And how can you make that piece of litter something more than just something that's been dropped, but have some kind of story in it, some kind of narrative to it. And they might be hidden so well that they might still be out there, you know, in a little nook of a wall or something. There's something quite nice about that I quite like. So I'll take these, cut the arms off, reposition them into different things. So I'll take these, shave off some of the detail, use like modelling clay and things to put hoods on them, baggy trousers and things like that. And then paint them. So not too difficult really. I did a thing for Bhopal, like an installation for the chemical. It wasn't really a spill, but you know the chemical release. And it is nice to be able to do those kind of things because you sort of think, well, you've got an opportunity now to do something that can help people. And I was quite lucky to get into this because I had a day job and I started doing this completely as a hobby with no idea or inclination that I was going to end up doing this.
So we've seen a little bit of what Slinkachu does to bring a little joy and excitement and surprise into people's days. And I'd like you to give it a shot too. So find something that speaks to you, a little figure, whatever, something that you have around. I have one of these little Lego skeleton guys I was thinking about doing something with. And find a scene, make a scene for it. Look around and see what you think about things. What could people be doing? Once you make your scene, take a picture of it or make a drawing of it. Here's a little journey my skeletons went on in the backyard. They had some dangerous times and some hard climbing passages through the rocks. Oh, that doesn't look good. But they ended up relaxing in the end. Nice swimming pool. So I can't wait to see what you make.